my reading nook right here. Sometimes I just come here and I just read. So I just right now I'm reading this one right here. It's called Drowning Road. I have a lot to get through here.
How is it?
Those guys? Come on. Patterns. These are just. The rest of you can come out.
It's 2 a.m. I'm wide awake, reading back what you didn't say. One emoji, half a line. Now I'm spiraling deep in my mind. You said fine, but it didn't.
So we are about to go to sleep on our first night in Joshua Tree. We got a Luxe Airbnb. It's this beautiful, very modern, sleek, kind of getaway type of feel in Joshua Tree, and for some reason I really enjoy doing things like this. I love the feeling of kind of unplugging. I've officially bricked my phone, so I do have a software plus hardware combo called Brick, where you turn it on and you can't access certain apps unless you go scan this physical device, which I've kept in my car, so it's harder to access. But yeah, I think maybe it's because I've grew up going to so many like church retreats, and it was always a good learning experience for me, and I think I'm trying to maybe replicate that experience. My wife asked me, "What are you running away from?" And I was like, I've never thought of it that way, but I think she's actually very spot on, that I am kind of running away from something, and I think that thing might be running away from just the stress and anxiety of the day-to-day life. Always thinking that I need to work more and harder and make more money and do more, and just kind of that never-ending grind. And we are on a 1-week holiday break. My whole company, my whole business is. So all of our customers know that we're not working. My whole team's not working. Although ironically, I'm about to finish up one more thing that I did not finish on Friday. So it would just be good for me to get it done, before the customers wake up on Monday tomorrow morning, so they have it. But yeah, I think that's we really came here without a set plan. I think we're gonna be in this Airbnb starting from today at 4 p.m. all the way until checkout at 11 a.m. on Tuesday, and we're like kind of in a secluded area where we had to drive through like lots of dusty roads to get here. I love the feeling of kind of being far from everything, and we're gonna see what it's like to be in a single house all day and see what good reflections and good reset could come out of this. I thought maybe we would in the morning wake up and go get some coffee, and we still might, but we have coffee in the house too. Maybe we don't need to go force ourselves to go feel something, go buy something, even though, the whole point of being here is to feel something too, but feel something in a little bit of a different way of kind of stepping back. So I'm going to finish up. I'm going to go to bed, and then I'm going to try to live out a routine that feels like my day-to-day. We're really trying to see what would it be like, what would life be like if this was our everyday. So waking up early, going for a morning run. We do have a pool and a hot tub, so we're going to try to enjoy that tomorrow. And hopefully I'll try to capture more of what we're doing tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to try to wrap it up. So good night, everybody. Buddy, you want some food? So it's 12:40 p.m. ish. We've been up since 6:30, which is actually about the time we typically wake up anyway. But we woke up to a gorgeous sunset. It was insane. Camera just does not do it justice. We actually slept with the blinds closed, which is normal because otherwise you're just fully exposed to the world. And it was a little bit creepy at night, not gonna lie. I kept thinking like, what if someone just comes up to our windows and is like staring at us or like banging on our windows? I don't know, wild thoughts. So we slept with the curtains closed, which meant when we woke up, it was also pitch black. But I woke up because I was like maybe cold or my throat was dry or whatever. And I could see that there was a little bit of sunlight outside. So I peeked outside and there was this gorgeously red, orange sky. And I was like, okay. I like woke up Christine. I was like, Christine, you gotta see this. She saw it. She was amazed. And then we both just been up since then. It's only been 6 hours. Time is like a weird thing. I completely forgot today was a Monday. So, the world is still kind of moving because it's not quite Christmas Day yet. So, businesses are still happening. And I've been spending the last few hours trying to figure out what to do. And I realize I'm constantly trying to like get myself distracted or do something and put off there's a few like videos I've been wanting to watch on this, creator program that I bought like 8 months ago and it's about to expire. So I'm like, okay, I'm I'm gonna book this Airbnb and go on this retreat and watch these videos or whatever. That was one of the things I could do. But and then, I finally got started watching these videos. I'm like 2 videos in, and I got a call from the IRS, which was actually a very great call. They were finally returning my call that I left 2 weeks ago, and very nice woman on the phone helped, solve a problem I've been trying to solve since March of this year. So, which is insane. Like it's like a 9-month-long problem. Sent the fax. She called back saying she got it confirmed and we're good to go. She said wait 3 weeks and then I'll get a confirmation letter. So amazing news in the middle of this kind of retreat where I'm trying to figure out what to do. And it's funny, I'm trying to separate myself and kind of get away from the day-to-day. And we made some progress on the real estate investment that I'm working through. Actually, the progress is that we're going to take a pause, but it was still a movement forward. We got this IRS thing resolved, which has been a problem for so long. And then more good news all around. A friend just texted me saying he got his first paying client for his business that he's trying to find. Another friend just proposed to his girlfriend and now fiance. So just lots of amazing news happening all around. And I'm very happy for my friends, happy for the people around me. And then I can't help but think, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what direction I'm going or what life is like for me and how to just be more happy in the day-to-day in the midst of all this great things happening already. And I think the answer was always right there. It's just figuring out how to be happy today instead of like, once I get there, I'll be happy. And this Airbnb was kind of part of, is ironically something I've been looking forward to too, right? Like once I'm in the Airbnb, I'll do this, I'll do that. But I'm here and I'm finding myself still like, susceptible, is that the right word? Still open to all the distractions of the day-to-day, but I'm here and I can finally, like, I am doing some of the things. Now I'm just rambling at this point. All that to say, there's a lot of great things happening on a day-to-day basis, and I just need to learn how to appreciate that as they're happening and not necessarily like wait for a huge moment to happen to enjoy that. Because by the time that huge moment happens, one, it's usually not as huge as you might be giving it. It's just another day. And then 2, it's like, why wait? Why wait until that happens? That may never happen. Or it happens and it turns out it's not actually what you were hoping for. So, it is really quiet and gorgeous and hot outside. And you can just hear like the air just by being outside. My wife is tanning by the pool. Puri is sleeping after being bored all day. She's tired of being bored, so she's actually sleeping now. You can kind of see we've already made this kitchen like into ours, and actually we need to put some, our food has been baking in the heat. That's not good. So let's take some of these things out of the sun. But yeah, we have like less than 24 hours here. We're really trying to make the most of our time here. And it's funny, even though there's like not much we can do here, we're still finding ourselves like not knowing what to do here. Like, I thought it'd be clear when all the distractions are gone, when I brick my phone and but yeah, it's a lot of figuring it out. It's a lot of thinking. And I think the fact that I'm not being very clear right now tells me that I'm still thinking through a lot of things. And look at this, like what I'm doing right now. I'm finding distractions. I'm finding things to keep myself busy. Instead of moving all this, could I have just closed the blind here? But no, this doesn't have blinds, so I did have to move it. But yeah, I'm like finding things to keep myself busy because that's what I always do. and then I feel like I'm actually avoiding the problem. But then these are also minor problems, like our food's gonna go bad if I don't move it. So yeah, but I think that's life, right? Like every day there's like new problems that arise, and it's like, okay, prioritizing problems to solve is one way to go about it. But I think maybe that's why I've been feeling so endless. Like there's always new problem, and I don't want to just spend every day prioritizing what problems to solve. Maybe it's like a different daily mission or perspective. It's like, okay, actually, I don't know. I think that's what I'm here to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Not here to figure out, but that's what I'm trying to figure out by being here. Which is like, is it about being happier? Is like, do I just be happy, and is it, do I get to face these problems, and do I get to face these challenges? That's what people typically say to, that's how people typically suggest reframing your daily issues. That's one way to go about it. I see food sitting out and it's gonna go bad, and that's like another problem for me. But do I just not let it be a problem? Like, am I letting insignificant, trivial things bother me too much? All that sounds. Sharing one hip hop. So I'm about to go for a run. We are checking out in about 4 hours. It's 6:30 right now. Checkout's at 11. And normally we like to leave earlier, just leave as soon as we're packed up and kind of ready to go. But we think we're gonna try to stay until 11, just get the most out of this place, and stay as late as we can. We saw a beautiful sunrise yesterday morning, so we intentionally went to sleep with the blinds open, and we said, okay, we're gonna wake up to the sunrise. And we saw it briefly when it was just starting. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna warm up. I'm gonna like try to get some videos of it, whatever. I take a 4 or 5 minute bathroom break, and I come back, and the beautiful orange is gone. And it was just kind of a brutal reminder that life is all about timing. But I am going to go for a run. I didn't run yesterday, and it would be such a bummer to finish this trip without a run. So I'm gonna go run around. There's like another cool Airbnb nearby that I'm gonna try to just run by and see from afar what it looks like. There's probably somebody in there, so I don't want to be disruptive either. Thankfully, it's actually not as cold as yesterday morning, so today, right now, is best running temperature. I had a great time here. I had an awesome time. Some things went better than expected. Some things didn't quite go as expected. But I think I just kind of realized that is life. Nothing will ever be perfect, and it's more about what you make out of every situation. I'm excited for the drive home to just kind of reflect and get home. And also, it's Tuesday. We still have rest of the week off. There's still rest of the week to continue to do this kind of thinking and searching and relaxing. yeah, this is probably my last talking segment. I really enjoyed this kind of Airbnb stay, and I think we're gonna do more of these in the future, where we check out very cool, sleek, modern Airbnb Luxes in Joshua Tree and do kind of similar things like we did here. So if you enjoyed this video, thank you. Leave me any questions, comments. Happy to chat, happy to connect. Send me a DM on Instagram, and enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you. Prism, it's been real. Thank you for a great 2 nights, 3 day stay. Time for us to go back to Los Angeles. Good night.